Hey everyone, it's Daniella and welcome back to my channel. Where the heck have I been? It was a crazy, crazy week. Monday I had to switch an appointment and I don't know, I could talk to you guys all day, but I get nervous making I don't mind making mad phone calls, like if you did something, because, you gotta do that, but I can't move this appointment and I was nervous about it. It's okay. You're thinking, relax. So Tuesday, two things happened. I don't remember what the second one was, but well, I didn't remember that one, but I remember the first one. All of a sudden, Spike is outside and he's doing okay. He seems to be less than perfect. I mean, perfect, but you know what I mean. Not 100%, but he's staying steady at 80, I think. So, and is good progress. Well, Spike's out there and he's making an unusual bark. I hadn't heard this type of bark and I was concerned. And he says pen's right outside there. Anyway, his little dog door down his little ramp to his pen in his domain. He runs on the rocks all the way around. It's a little chain link fence. And he's got all this room and he's so proud. Loves his spot. He's making this weird noise. And my oldest son, I said, can you take a look and see what's going on? It doesn't sound right. He looked and he was like, oh my goodness, there's a woodchuck in his pen. And I'm like, what? So he goes out and he goes around. My son's a big guy, 6 something, 280 something. He's tall and big. He's like I always used to say, no one will think he's skipped a meal, but he's just a big guy. So he's out there with like flip-flops on. And he's like, I can't open the door because they happen to be the woodchuck was in the corner and Spike is doing this and he was really low to the ground and he's barking. And then all of a sudden, if Spike got too close, it would make this weird noise at him. It almost sounded like clicking. It was weird. And then Spike would back up and then go again. So now, like I said, the woodchuck and Spike and my son, if I open this door, the woodchuck's going to run away and then Spike's going to run after him. So he said, I have to climb this fence. It's flip-flops on. It's just a disaster. So he gets in the pen. He picks up Spike. Spike doesn't try to, get out of his hands, nothing. He looked at the poor terrified woodchuck. He was like in a little ball and it was so cute and but sad and weird. So Robert opened the door, the gate now, and thought he would run out and he wouldn't. And then Marshall, my younger son, I have two sons, he came in and was watching and Robert was telling him to shut the dog door. We didn't want any woodchucks coming in the house. And then Marshall saw it. It was huge. Like it was made up really little, but it was bigger than Spike, except, well, flatter. And I was like, well, we have to make sure that he hasn't dug the hole through. So we're going to have to, I don't know what we would do. But anyway, he didn't come back. And that is the first 5 minutes of this video. And from there, things were just tumbling. It was just crazy. Phone calls and missing things. And on the phone, it was terrible for that. But I got to do a little cutting and stuff. So now we can come back and start talking about the book that we're making. If you remember, 49 Market, 6x10, 5 signature, awesome book. Oh, but while we're here, I might as well should show you what I picked out for the cover. Okay. Oh no, my computer's saying weird things at me. Let's hope everything's okay. So, I picked out these things for the, not just the spine. And this one's the front. This one's the back. Lovely. So we have this. And it's going to make no. I think we've talked about it already. Then I have two different frames trying to figure out which one is better than the other. Don't exactly remember. I think the flowers were in this one. Yeah, they'd be hanging out and stuff. And I would trim this blossom to fit over there. Maybe the whole bottom, don't know. And maybe a butterfly. And then I have some tickets and stamps. And clocks. So, I don't know, got that kind of composition. The only other thing I would have done is make a smaller frame and have this black and white picture so that it and the yellow would pop. So I've got that going on for the cover. This will not be put on until I'm done because I don't want to mess it up while I'm working. Even though I just explained to you we're making the pages outside of the book. Oh, well. In a nutty week. I know something else bizarre, like Spike being in a fist fight with a woodchuck. Spike, of course, was the winner. Obviously, right? He is man enough to know when a big guy has your back. That's what he was probably barking at. I'm saying. He was probably saying, my brother's going to be here. And he's going to make sure to have a stern talking with you, mister. Do you think that's what Spike would say? I don't know. I would like to think that he would say that. Violence is never the answer. He's so cute, though. He barks and acts crazy while wagging his tail. I don't know. Crazy puppy. Crazy show puppy. All right, that was a year and a half you'll never have back. So we move forward and we get rid of this guy. And I have the first few pages ready. Each of these pages comes like this, yeah. It comes like this, which makes no sense because you can't, this is what gets glued to the spine, so why would I have pockets? Doesn't even make sense. So you have to turn this around, and I have over here the stuff for the front. And that one I kept the pocket. And then in the inside, and I flip it over, and I did the next side, making sure I have my, yes, okay. The next side, the back part. So let's go back to the beginning. So I'm I figured I'd wait and do some of this stuff while we were hanging out. So, first page, first page. So I don't have a lot of paper. This collection only has 8-page kits, right? So I'm trying to be very selective with my paper. I've got 5 pages and I've already used, well, that's why I got the front cover, and not the inside though, because I can use scraps or that matching cardstock that I found. And what was I saying? So I have to be frugal with the paper, I guess. It's just the point. So, I have to do, I'm not going to be putting paper back here either, because I can use the fake coordinating, the other paper that I found that I have that matches. I think we're using a piece of it here in a minute. So this is going to be a magnet. And so because, right, the paper, I'm trying to be very specific, like exactly done it this way, because I'm going to have to split a lot of them apart. This is what I have left. And I have 10 pages. I didn't do the inside covers. And I have, what I have left here, I have 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Oh, 5. That's a relief. So, yeah, I have to be very careful with my paper. So let's do this. Start with page number 1. Get this done as quick as I can so nobody gets mad at me. Okay, so I put double-sided tape over my magnets and take them off with this. Okay, cool. So go away. I have things over here of all of the die cuts and stuff, so craziness. Eek. So I'm using some Nuvo adhesive, which I really like a lot. This is the one. Yeah. Like I was measuring. So we hurry up. Put this guy on. Come on there. I'll just take some tacky glue in a minute. You put your glue on. I'm a lot more specific when it comes to the smaller things, which we'll see. I guess I'm doing stuff in the front and all that. Excuse me. Hope my head doesn't get in there. Well, this doesn't seem... I have so many adhesives, and yet when I'm looking for a specific one, I can never find it. Wow. I wonder if a bunch of you were going, no, 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 no. I would appreciate it. Thank you. All right. Okay, almost. We're doing it. See, here I am thinking I didn't want to use the tape, which I did think of using, of course. And now I have to go slow, or this one isn't much help. No, and this. Definitely want to always put some glue over your tape so Sorry. So it doesn't stick like it almost did a minute ago. Okay, you can just stay and you come here. Got some on my thumb. Okay. This is a 10-inch page, so I have to try my best to get in it without showing you my head, the top of my head. It'd be really weird. Of course, my clip, paper clip underneath is like, shh, you cannot have us. Okay. Stuff will go over there, and we will go back here. I'm going to use this for now. Just want to push it all in, move it around. Okay, now we're going to glue the back of this guy. Put on the bottom. I'm just wondering, why isn't this doing what it should? So, what are you guys working on? Anything cool? Let me know. Any big hauls happening? I have not done any hauls recently. So, but there's always something you want. Oh, me, craft days and all sorts of stuff that always messes me up. I can't help it then. Let me know if any of you are getting cool stuff, and I love to hear that and what you're working on and stuff. Yep. No, it's not that I want to be nosy. I just like hearing what you're doing. You come here, you see me, I ramble, you're trapped. Some of you run. Don't blame you. Okay, so this is 2 different pages, so you know. I know it almost doesn't look like it right now. It's so weird, but okay. Okay. Yep. So I have this piece I can put in the middle. I can put that in the middle and add some of this gold as well. Put them both. You think of that? And I also have this one, but I'm not sure. Stop it. No, I think that guy's, to me so good. I'll use it somewhere for sure, but I don't think he belongs as part of this composition. That's what I'm saying. Great, grabbed it with the wrong hand. Excuse me. I'm back. Okay. I did a lot of punching, and you'll see that in a minute, of my paper. And so I, right here, so I can cut it. So I think I'm going to use both of these, glue them down, be done, move on. Right on. Okay. And here is my other glue. Not you. Where did it go? Oh, here you are. Excuse me. This is my art glitter glue, which we all have somewhere, right? Because it's awesome, but it's expensive too. So what the heck am I thinking here? I'll just use a little bit of this guy. I tried the other needle bottles, art liners, but I use those, you know, I have them when doing mixed media things. And I don't know, it seemed to keep getting stuck. I don't know, maybe it's just me. But for some reason, Jane Davenport one, it worked great. And there you go. I am so slow. Sorry. That part's a little off the page. I might just leave it. I might move it. I think I'm good. I'll cut it off after. Normally I'd use tweezers to hold this, but for whatever reason I'm not right now. Well, there's a very good reason I'm not right now, because then I probably get out of frame. Phew, such a menace. Look at me. I'm like, oh, okay. Now this leaves room for photos. You can put I mean, this is 10 by 6 with two 4 by 6 in here. You can not do anything and just right here and here. You can use one picture, a drawing, anything. So that's what makes that awesome. Thank you. Now I'm just trying to look for is anything like this. I just want to make sure I put it. I'm going to trim those off after. I don't want the magnet or anything getting in trouble with the glue. So, yeah, this guy, here we are. Yes, so we have, yep, junk everywhere. Okay, so we're gonna glue this piece on first, the top. Right. I feel like it's coming out faster in this thin needle today. Normally the big bottles, I haven't taken out my other glue, that clear glue that I really like. Crafter's Companion is where I got it like a billion times. Like it always came with something, or, you know, I don't know. I haven't placed an order there in quite some time. Okay, so we're gonna put the top so it matches the top here, and okay, I just gotta squish it into place. Awesome. Now this is a pocket we're going to tape on here, and then this is going to go on top, and that is that. That's what we're doing there. It's the first thing I punched. It's a Martha Stewart punch from, I have no idea, and that's it. That's what it is. So let's get this guy getting glued. We have to do it up here like this. Actually, we'll do that last because it's the most best pianist because it needs the most attention. I'm not even sure what's going on here. I am so slow, and you have no idea that I am trying so hard to not be slow. I swear I am just now I forgot to put glue on this. Do as they say, not as I do. But you all knew that already. A little bit more here. Dots, 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 dots. Very good. Match these guys up. We're doing the old drop shadow, but can't go too far upward. It has to kind of be in the middle, which you see it is. And so you see more of the gray than I would normally want. But, I mean, the gray and yellow is so pretty. So glad I don't know, I wanted to use this paper for a long time, and I finally found a great project for it. So I hope you love it. Let me take this off of the back. It is a pocket, putting stuff in. So I already added double-sided tape, score tape, and I made sure that my pocket is in the back of the first in the back of the two sides. So this way everything that goes down doesn't get hung up on the lip that would be caused by by that. So like that. And then we'll go like this. It's a 5-second roll with tape. If you don't push too hard, if you don't do anything weird with it, you can get it back. Awesome. You can get it back up once you start pressing it down and everything. Well, then you ran out of time. But before you press it down, 5-second roll applies. All right. Now I want to add Pure Natural Beauty. Thought that was a pretty sentiment. Am I making a mess? Cool. This came, I got the ephemera and the die cuts. Die cuts are super thick. Just saying. So nice. And I know there they are. I had a ticket that I really was going to put under there. Awesome. Let's get you stuck. Glue, glue, glue. Glue, glue, glue. I do not have a tag or anything for this yet, of course. It would be 100 years to show all of that. But I do want to do a video soon where I make shabby chic embellishments, not embellishments, shabby chic tags. And we're going to call them shab tabs. I know I've already brought this up, shab I'm getting a tongue twister myself. Shab tags. And that's what I'll do. All right, so we're just about done here. It's the first page, and I think we did an amazing job. What do you think? All right, we got our page. This opens. I will put paper here eventually. There's a magnet from here to here. You can write private things. You can, if you just, well, you saw, put stuff in here and you try to, it's stuck under there, so you can use it to hold things. You can use anything you want, however you want, wherever you want. So this is what I got today, and when we come back, and I hope to not take a half hour to finish this guy up. So thank you all so much for watching. Sorry if it was too long. And I will be back with more videos for this book, and probably more stories about Spike too. So until then, thank you so much for watching. You know, it means so much to me. I really thank you all so much for putting up with me. And I'll see you. Nope. No. You are all awesome. You know it. I know it. And that's all I have to say about that. And I will see you in the next video. And I thank you. And stay awesome, everyone. Bye.